Jay, terrific effort towards the end. Didn't quite make it, did we?
Yeah, disappointing. I think a big point for me is I thought we had a blatant penalty. Second half of handball, the management team come up and said that's a blatant penalty. I don't know how the ref doesn't see it, linesman doesn't see it, but that's a disappointing thing for me because I think I think over these two games, key moments have changed games. Facts are probably over the two games we haven't been good enough in both boxes, and I say that we haven't. We've had some good chances, got in some good areas, and we've not made the keeper work. And on the flip side of that, we've conceded some goals that I think are quite poor. So both boxes, I think the games, because in between that, I think in both games we've had large amounts of possession. Probably is not as much today because of sort of the pitch is tighter and stuff, but we created some good openings, but we haven't been ruthless enough in both boxes, and that's kind of why we've come away with nothing. But for large spells over these two games, we've been okay, but at the end of the day, the games are won and lost in them areas.
Yeah. I think we started a bit slowly again.
Both halves. Yeah, both halves started slowly, 100%. Just said to the lads in there, I thought both halves we grew into it. The first goal, I'd have to look at it again. I think I don't want to be too harsh on Johnny, but I'm not sure it's near post. It's a long way out. I'd have to see it again. I might be completely wrong, and if I am, then apologies to him. And then we kind of get ourselves back in the game, and I thought at that point we kind of were on the front foot for the rest of the second half, and then right before half time we let in a poor goal. Jamie got caught under the ball, and we haven't stayed with a runner, and he scores. So that was a killer right on half time. It's never a good time to concede, but and then second half, we come out and we were slow again, and then again grew into it. I think we just had to pass the ball today. Like it's no good getting caught up in they're probably better at their game plan than what we are, and we kind of had to get on the ball and make that extra man in midfield count. And I think we kind of wasted 15 minutes in the second and first half where we didn't trust that ball. But another day, like I say, you get a penalty, you get on the end of one of them crosses. Keeper's made a couple of good saves. I think Gardy had a great chance. End of the first half. And I think Woody, again, when he cut in, he should have scored first half, took too long. They're the key moments I'm on about.
So, yeah, I mean, they were key moments. I think, again, second half started slowly and then grew into it. And really, we're camped out in their half, aren't we?
We were in the last game as well, but at the end of the day, you can be camped if you don't work in the keeper enough. And as much possession we had in them final thirds, in them areas, we haven't. Look, let's be honest, if the reason we are where we are in the league is probably because we haven't got that. And this is no disrespect to Louis, Jordan, anyone. We haven't got that. If you're looking at the top goal scorers in the league, our top goal scorer is probably Jordan. He's been here a month, sort of thing. We've got a lot of players on 3, 4, probably Gardy's up there now on 4 goals or whatever. And that's the difference. If you want to do well in this league, it's been good that we've got goals from all around the team, but you need that one that's going to get, I think, if you're looking at Adi Aziz, he's probably in the top 5 or 6 with 11, 12 goals. And that is a difference in them key areas. And when you've got that sort of player, it makes a difference. And it's something we haven't got. And that's why we're probably mid-table and not that little bit higher.
Plus points today. I mean, great to see Gardy get right through the 90 minutes.
I thought Gardy was good. He's an important player for us, and he looked back to his old self today. He was making their third man rounds. He took his goal well. I think he's disappointed he didn't get the second one. He just come off his toes. He's gone to hit it. So yeah, that was a plus. I thought he was good in there, but
great to see Ruben back on.
Yeah, he was a plus coming on. I thought he made a difference. Even
he?
Getting Faggy on, you can see they're a little bit off it fitness wise, and we need to. They need to get minutes under their belt, and we'll do that. We'll get friendlies lined up, but they'll be positive. If you're really looking at it, the last sort of month we've been without a natural wide man other than Jack Wood. We've kind of played Lou out there. It's not his natural position. We played Dejan out there, so it was good for JT. He was out on his legs, but it was good for him to get minutes as well. So they're pluses. We can't be too down. Look, over the Christmas period, you want to take 6 points, and I'm gutted we haven't, especially in sort of a local derby. But we've just got to dust ourselves down. We've got a good week's training now, and then we've got a home game, a tough home game against Slough. But we're not far off. Like, you're looking at performances. If the performances were horrendous and they were like the Weymouth defeat, then I'd sort of stand here and be really worried. But if you look over these last 2 games, I think it's very harsh on us that we've come out with nothing, to be honest, I think. But we have, and we just got to move on.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Joe.
No worries. Cheers, Jim.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Cheers.